Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for NASDAQ, SPX and Dow Jones price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna start with NASDAQ for this intraday on the 1 hour chart, where we are looking for this drop toward the downside here. We have an X over there and potential 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5 unfolding toward the downside. However, what I think here is it can be a wave Y even in a much more aggressive downtrend, which it can be, of course, a larger wave C, meaning kind of like an A, B, and a C here, and unfolding somehow several 1, 2s. Now, I know this is very choppy and it looks like already like a finished diagonal, but even this diagonal has started to be an expanding diagonal, which it might be the possibility as well that because, of course, of the creepy price action for months here, now it is time for an aggressive move, as I mentioned yesterday, and the aggressive move is pushing toward the downside today. And as you can see, 1, 2, and then wave 3, potentially, of course, it can be finished here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in a wave 3, looking for wave 4, and a 5 toward the downside again, of course, to unfold here a potential impulse. And I believe that even this wave 3 is not yet done. It can start to make some extensions here, very long extensions, to reach, of course, our wave 2 target that I'm looking for exactly over there. So by all means, I would like to see here something as at least ABC somehow like this in a wave Y, ABC, which it can be, of course, in blue here, to finish, of course, a wave 2 or a wave, not C, a W, X, and a Y, actually, this wave Y. Yeah, so it is extending there. So very likely that this might happen, and especially when we start to break, of course, outside of a diagonal, meaning, of course, this diagonal start to be, of course, impossible. It start to be expanding, and this is what I was expecting, not an expanding diagonal, but actually an aggressive move, simply as an ABC there, guys. Several 1, 2s, potentially massive wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, very likely as well. This wave 3 can start to develop itself internally in a way like creating 4, 5, 4, 5 internally, just like that, and then, of course, dropping the things towards, of course, our target here for wave 2, because, guys, it is the time to finish this wave 2 somehow and somewhere in this area. Yep, so this is regarding NASDAQ. For SPX as well, we are looking also at the same thing here after a finished diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1. We are looking for a very choppy correction here that it might be unfolding toward the downside. This choppy correction is a WX and a wave, WX and a Y in a wave A, I would say. It can be the A, B, and a C somehow. Even it can be a finished W there, the A finished as well, the B finished, and the X finished. Yeah, so in any possibility here, we can be in a diagonal finished wave A, wave B, and we're unfolding wave C toward the downside as a zigzag. And this might be, again, another aggressive move here for SPX as well to reach our target around the 0.38, $6,075. 15-minute chart, of course, this impulse is still unfolding, I would say, perfectly. I would say wave 3 is not even yet done. This is what happened, starting to extend here, 4 and a 5, meaning wave 3 itself. The wave 3 itself is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So as you can see, double 1, 2 already. That means we're gonna get a very aggressive 1 for 5 for 5, guys. So wave 3 is not yet done. Wave 4, wave 5. So if you're wondering how we're gonna get toward the downside, this is how we are going to drop, guys. And so it's gonna be very aggressive here to reach the target 3, 4, and a 5. And here we are in the target just like that, because it is required. It is a required target, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. It can be even, yeah, a very sharp zigzag, very strong, very fast. When this happen, a very fast kind of like, it can react and push, of course, for higher, even if the time is not hit. Sometimes, of course, this is not a rule, it's a guideline for the timing here. So yeah, A, B, and a C, very sharp zigzag. For Dow Jones as well, we finished a wave 1, we topped there, and we are in the same as SPX, very likely WX and a Y, or an A, B, and a C toward the downside. We have started already with a potential 1-2 there. I would say this, yes, this is a high here. I'm just I'm just looking if this is a high. Yes, it is a high. So basically we have a 1-2, 1-2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5, a 4, and a 5. And that means, of course, yeah, it can be definitely something extending toward the downside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that means, of course, this expects this wave 3 to be massive. Yeah, 3, 4, and a 5. We're already very close in Dow Jones. We're very close to the target. So therefore, yes, it is very likely to be finishing, of course, this move over there as a wave C or a wave Y. And then, of course, we're going to see the reaction of the market over there. And we'll see in case we get 3 ways up and then maybe coming back later on and then we push a very bullish. The same for SPX can be also a possibility if we are going to finish in 3 ways just like that. ABC, 3 ways up and then again and then later on pushing for higher. Can be possible. For NASDAQ, in case that this is going to do like 3 waves, yes, it can do this, meaning it can finish here W and then X and a wave Y later on and then pushing toward the upside again. It can do this also, guys. So by all means, guys, 0.38, 22K for NASDAQ, 6K for 6K75 for SPX, and the 44K 668 for Dow Jones. Those are the targets and the minimum targets for the indices for the US stocks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.